everybody, welcome to Friday Sews. My name is Christine and this is my channel, Christine Sews a Lot. I want to thank all of my recent subscribers and those of you who keep coming back. It helps my channel grow. I appreciate it, and I especially like talking with you in the comment section below. Friday Sews is a hashtag that was created by Jen of Today in Jen's Sewing Room as a way to bring the sewing community together. If you want to find some other sewing videos, you can search the hashtag Friday Sews in the YouTube search bar and you'll be introduced to a lot of really wonderful people. Now, the format for Friday Sews is to talk about what you've sewn in the past week, what your sewing plans are coming up, and a little bit about life. I sewed two things this week. One is the jar sweater and the other is a tote bag for my niece, Jessica. Now you may be looking at me and saying, Christine, is that the jar sweater you're wearing that you made on Monday? And I would say, yes. Yes, it is. Thank you for noticing. I have been wearing this steady since I made it. Now I know I need to put it in the wash, and that might mean I need to make another one. It is absolutely amazing how my thoughts about this sweater have changed now that I have one with a good fit. I'm going to link in the iCards above the review of Megan Nielsen's Jara Curve sweater in case you're interested. I'll also link it below. Everything and anyone I talk about where I can, I will link in the discussion box below. So the other item I made is this tote bag for my niece Jessica, who's also my goddaughter. Now, I knew that I was going to be making this tote bag, so I put up a poll on my community page and asked if you would be interested in seeing my process for designing and customizing a bag without a pattern. I am linking in the iCards above and also below to the video where I make this bag. So Jessica wanted a very simple bag. She travels a lot, and this bag is going to be replacing a cotton canvas bag that is so ratty and worn out and needed to be replaced. This bag is a little bit more than the bag that she had. I'm still keeping to her wants in the size of the bag because I asked her how big she would like the bag, and she said she just needed enough space for her wallet, a bottle of water, and a book. So this is the bag I made for her. I started probing and asking more questions because I can select the fabric that you're going to have the bag made out of, and she thought it would be really cool to have a bag made out of blue corduroy. So I bought this wide wale blue corduroy from Joann's, and I think it looks really cute. So I'm just going to show you a couple of the features of the bag that I made for her. It's really just a simple tote bag, but I did add a pocket to the bag. This is something her other bag didn't have, and it's nice and deep, and I think it'll be great for her to secure her wallet and maybe a pen, pencils, that kind of thing in the pocket. If you're interested in learning how to add a zipper pocket to any lining, Sarah Lawson has a fantastic tutorial that I'm going to be linking below on how to do this. This really only took me a few minutes to add, and I think it's just going to make this bag that much more useful. The other thing I add to every bag I make is some type of strap or leash for keys. Now on this bag, you'll see I sewed a tab and D-ring into the side seam, and then I've got a leash with swivel hook clips on each end. And I just used the same quilting cotton that I lined her bag in. And I think that's gonna be super useful. Don't you hate to be fishing around in your bag, especially when you've got a big open bag looking for your keys? That way she'll always know where they are. And the other thing I did, at first it was a bit of a fail, was I attached an elastic. Again, just like with the leash, this is fabric covered, just regular 1/2 inch elastic. I sewed it into the side seams, thinking, well, she'll be able to slip her water bottle and secure it to the side. But since this bag is not very rigid, that wasn't holding the bottle too well. So what I did was I went back, let me see if you can see it. I tacked the straps in, I'd say about an inch away from the side seam, and that seems to have done the trick. The other feature I added was I inserted magnetic rivet snaps to close the bag. I had them, so why not? This bag is totally machine washable. I've used cotton corduroy, quilting cotton for the lining. The stabilizer is just Pelon SF101, which is Shape Flex, 100% cotton, other than that glue bit. So she'll be able to wash this in a washing machine if she'd like. So this is my niece's tote bag, and I need to get that to her in the mail. If you've been following my channel, you know that last week I was at my parents' house visiting. They live outside of Charleston, South Carolina, and I visited a new-to-me fabric store. It's called 5/8 Seams, and I'll link their information below in case you're in the area and want to check them out. They have a lot of gorgeous fabric and a good selection of patterns. Now, I did resist buying any more fabric because I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I'm pointing over there because that's where my sewing room is. I'm a little overwhelmed with how much fabric I have, but I picked up 2 more patterns. One of the patterns is for my grandsons. Now, if you watch me, you might think that I only make them costumes and pajamas, but I picked up the Children's Corner pattern, Robert. It's a pattern for a long sleeve, button front top, or short sleeve version, and a pair of shorts and pants. This pattern goes from size 6 months to 6 years. There are some cute front pockets. It's got an elastic in the back, but flat front. The difficulty is rated 2 thimbles out of 4, so moderate difficulty. I took a quick look at the instructions. There's nothing in here that I haven't already done, so I think I'm good to go. So this will be for the 2 youngest grandsons, and I bought something for myself. And very good to me. I bought the Estuary skirt by Sew Liberated. Now, I've never sewn a pattern by Sew Liberated before, so I'm looking forward to digging into this one. I was inspired by Kath from Made by Kath Craft, who's sewn this a few times, and I really liked the look of her skirts. She had shortened hers some, which looked really cute on her. I think I might shorten the skirt to just at the knee level. We'll see, but I think I would like to sew this up in a linen. So the size range goes from 0 to 30, and I'll tell you the hips. The hip range is 33.5 to 57. So that's the estuary skirt. And yes, Kath from Made by Kath Craft is responsible for my buying several patterns. Go check out her channel if you have not already. I'll link it below. I really do enjoy her channel. So for my sewing plans for the coming week, I don't have any set plans yet because my sewing room is a little bit chaotic and I need to tidy up around the house as well. I don't know about you, but I don't function well when things aren't orderly, so I do need to pick things up. Now, I have cut out the Friday Pattern Company Sagebrush top in this beautiful art gallery fabric. This is a rayon challis. It's called Poppy, I believe. It's from the Floralish fabric line. So I'm really excited about this fabric. Like all art gallery fabrics, it is beautiful. So that might happen this week. But first, I really need to do some tidying and get things in order. I was editing my video and I realized I forgot to tell you the sewing news. Adam from Adam Sews reached 1,000 subscribers. Adam does really beautiful work. So if you're not following him, I'm going to link him in the cards and also below so you can check out his channel. He does beautiful work in sewing garments, and he recently took up art doll making and quilt making. And as typical for Adam, he just started this and already he looks like an expert. Now, I have a favorite doll. My favorite is the goat with the very jaunty yellow scarf. Let me know in the comments below which of Adam's art dolls, they're all cute animals, which snappy dresser is your favorite? Let us know below. And congratulations, Adam. So my immediate plans, I'm going to binge watch a few sewing videos and tidy up my house. And as always, I hope that you have a joyful week and that you find the good in all things, especially sewing.